The final regular season games in the NBA played out last night, and the matchups for the postseason are officially here. The Cleveland Cavaliers locked down the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, and they will host number 7 seed, the Boston Celtics, on Sunday afternoon. Here with me now to talk over this matchup and his free picks on Game 1 of the series is expert handicapper Ross Benjamin. Ross, thanks so much for being back with us today.
You're very welcome. I'm glad to be here. Exciting time of the year with the NBA playoffs on the horizon.
I could not agree with you more. Now, Ross, this seems like an easy series to me for the Cavaliers to make a clean sweep in just 4 games. Yes, the Celtics took 2 wins against the Cavs last weekend, but let's think about this here. I mean, LeBron James sat out the entire game at Boston. He only played 26 minutes in their game at Cleveland. Kevin Love also sat out at Boston. Kyrie Irving didn't play a single minute in either of those games. I just think that this Boston team did not get a preview of the full package deal coming their way in a few days. But Ross, what do you think? Could this Celtics team give the Cavs any kind of problems here overall in the series?
Well, I don't know if I agree with the sweep. I'm not quite as confident as you are. But then again, you never know. And I do. You make some astute points about how the Cleveland Cavaliers were a little bit shorthanded, namely with LeBron James not playing one game, playing limited minutes in the other, Kevin Love also being sidelined in one of those games. But you can't make light of the fact that this is a Boston team that went 6-0 straight up in ATS in their last 6 and 8-1 straight up in ATS in their last 9 games. And that stellar play went well beyond that strong finish. As a matter of fact, Boston was 24-12 in their last 36 games, and that catapulted them from an also-ran status to the 7th seed in the East, as Megan just alluded to. The Celtics were also an extremely profitable 31-13 against the spread in their last 44 games of the regular season. That's over 70%, folks. And Boston was also a respectable 19-22 straight up in a stellar 27-14 ATS in their 41 road games this season. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I could see Boston winning 1, maybe 2 games in this series, Megan.
All right. Well, Ross, you certainly have made more predictions than I have, so I guess we'll see how it plays out. But let's talk about Game 1 here. The Cavs are a double-digit favorite, opening up at 11.5 points. It's the largest spread of the games going down this weekend. Do you think we will see the Cavs cover in this one with such a large number, or do you see another line we should be looking at here, Ross?
Well, I'm not willing to lay that kind of a big number against a team that's playing so well the way Boston is. And then again, Cleveland in their last 40, they started, let's track back here a little bit, or backtrack, I should say. Cleveland went 19-20 in their first 39 games this season. And then once the chemistry of this club kicked in, they finished the year by going an excellent 34-9 in their last 43 games. Again, Megan, I'm not willing to go against the Cavaliers until I see how this particular matchup transpires after the opening game, and I'm certainly not going to lay 10.5 in a playoff game as well. So I'm going to lean toward a total here. The Celtics finished the season with a winning percentage of .488. The Cavaliers ended at .646. I already alluded to the fact that Boston had won 8 of their last 9 games to end the regular season. The combination of both these teams' winning percentage and the Celtics' strong finish to the regular season qualifies for an extremely profitable totals betting angle that certainly survived the test of time. Anytime you have a team like Boston with a winning percentage of between .400 to .490, and they're coming off 8 or more wins in their last 10 games, and they're facing an opponent with a winning record like Cleveland has, it has resulted in that team going over the total 46 of those 61 occasions since 1996. That's 75.4% on the over in this contest. And then if you look at all of those contests, all 61 of them, 66.1% of those 61 contests went over the total by 7 points or more. I like this one to go over the number, especially early in the series. Boston and Cleveland to go over the total of 203.
All right, guys, once again, expert handicapper Ross Benjamin with excellent stats. Great pick there and breakdown for Game 1, Round 1 of the Celtics versus Cavs matchup in the postseason, tipping off on Sunday. If you guys want to get more info from Ross, you've got questions you want answered about the NBA Finals, comment below. Hit us up on Twitter at SBR Sports Picks. Give us a shout on Facebook at Sportsbook Review. And of course, for all the best NBA action for the postseason, keep it locked right here with us at SBRPicks.com.